So hello, welcome people back to Let's Play Nights into Dreams for the PlayStation 2. And now we're going to what was probably the most graphically impressive level on the in the Sega Saturn version. Simply because like you'll see pretty quickly what they did with like the it doesn't immediately strike you as anything different, but look at how the basically, wait a moment. Look at how the environment changes when you walk on it.
What was that game with the giant? Doshin?
Doshin the Giant. The most depressing game I've ever played.
Yeah, that's what this is. Environment changes when you walk on it, just like Doshin.
That is true, sadly. It is true that it has something similar with something in common with Doshin.
I haven't, and it's like it's just the good version of Doshin. Nights is the good version of Doshin. You're just making these peasants happy.
Well, no, the good version of Doshin is Robot Alchemic Drive.
No, I mean good as in, you know, he could be good or he could be evil.
Oh, I mean, Knights can only be good, and in Robot Alchemic Drive, you can, I mean, you have good intentions, but then you ruin people's lives, and then they become your waifus because they don't have a place to live in.
Specifically, the protagonist Kun is depicted as having good intentions. Whether or not you, Nico, had good intentions is a different question.
That is a good way to put it, but yeah, I mean, you can drive a certain person in that game to suicide.
What a great message.
Yeah, by ruining her workplace every single time, you just drive her to suicide. It's wonderful. I don't know who that game was intended for. I don't know I don't know if it was really intended for anybody, because at a certain point, if like in that quest line, in driving her to suicide, she decides to become an exotic dancer because that's the only thing she can do.
I said perverts earlier as a joke, and now I'm starting to believe it.
Exactly, and I was absolutely serious with that. Also, because she can't get any job because her workplace gets destroyed every single time, she's forced to live off of a bread and water soup.
I think, coming back to Nights, I know this is kind of jarring, but
yes,
I still think I would prefer this if it was a behind Nights viewpoint. Because this viewpoint just makes me dizzy.
Yeah, it was. So you'd rather it be like an on rails, but like from the behind perspective. So you would just be collecting things on left and right, up, down.
Yes, I mean it's the same as like you could do the same level layout and just have it be from the behind perspective.
Well. I don't think like for example that last section would really work with how you collected the loop-de-loops. You know?
Yeah, no, it would. You just do a loop.
No,
might
like
be a little...
here, for example.
Why did you get fat when you hit that?
It's just something that happens in this place when you hit the wall. In the castle, just like if you hit a wall, Nines bounces off and becomes fat for a moment. And weirdly enough, there is a glitch that prevents it from reverting back.
So you can just be thick Nights.
Yeah, thick thighs save lives.
It's true. All right, so.
So you would rather have something similar
like
to
this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually prefer well, it's possibly also because these sections are just like a bonus, so they don't really work white. Like they're not quite as polished as the whole rest of the
Yeah,
game.
no, like what's Pilot Wings?
Yeah.
Pilot Wings is great, and doesn't make me dizzy. This makes me dizzy.
I guess I'm more used to the 2.5D thing.
I just also super easily triggered motion sickness.
Thing.
But what?
Well, I mean, I do also get motion sickness, but for some reason this game never really triggered it for me.
Yeah, all the sudden changes in direction, the biggest culprits. I think it's so weird how these random, like, stage-style sides of houses, where it's only got one side to it.
Yes, because of the 2.5D perspective, they only needed to make one side.
But then they went into a different perspective, and then they kept it as only one side, and they made it a bouncer for your pinball machine.
Oh, no, you mean like those arcs?
Well, they're not arcs because things are bumping off of right now.
Running. Still gonna do a loop-to-loop.
So,
but,
with the boy, it looked like you were making him. With her, it looks like you're biting her hair.
I just like to think that they do a high five, and then you move on. It's like, yeah.
Because they're not really important. The star of the show is NiGHTS, yeah.
Obviously. It's like the thing with that is that like the characters become knights, so it's just and because this is made by Sonic Team, we could easily make the joke that it's one of those fan fictions where like you become the best friends with Sonic. The whole thing that Sonic Forces has going for it.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Have I ever shown you that Sonic? I think it was 15th birthday or 20th birthday contest entry.
No, I don't think you did.
Anyway, now all I'm thinking about is that I'm gonna get back to the Knights, but this
no,
is
like
why
I can imagine what it is like. I mean, Sonic Team completely, absolutely appreciates how the fan base is. Obviously.
No, this is something that a fan made because there was a contest for fans to prove that they were the biggest Sonic fans in the world.
Yeah.
And this kid, he got like his family to sing happy birthday to Sonic, and it's so obvious that none of them know what they're saying. Anyway, well, I'll show it to you. I don't want to distract. NiGHTS is obviously
it's
made
just
to be a pinball game.
And this is the boss that I hated the most, because the way the cards fly is just so random and unpredictable, and you cannot get hit once if you want to have a chance at actually hitting him. And even once you hit him, you have to get lucky that he doesn't get his cape immediately, because you can only damage him when he doesn't have the cape, and he can literally bounce off in such a way that he immediately gets his cape back. So this boss is very, very luck-based.
And also that laugh is very annoying to listen to.
But it's jazzy tune, though.
It is dude, that saxophone player is going in.
Totally.
Oh, here it is. Sonic's 19th birthday contest. Sorry.
19th birthday.
19th specifically.
But like, why 19th?
I'll show it to you. We'll level one it right after this. So this dude is the Joker, so he's throwing cards at you because Joker's from cards. And you killed him. You murdered him.
And I had so much bonus. 4 seconds.
And then you messed up the ability to render things. Yeah.
And not on this version. It doesn't happen here.
Oh, okay. But you only got to see.
Happened on the Saturn a lot.
You passed, but just barely. There you go. You really need to pick things up if you want to make the honor roll. I mean, you barely did better than Amy this time, so...
That's not true. See?
Amy got an F.